Prestige Media Group.
Don't you see that fire in my eyes? I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm straight. See my hustle, see the grind. They could do whatever it takes to make sure I'm straight. Nigga, I'm gon' eat regardless. I'm gon' eat regardless. I'm gon' do whatever ever to make sure I eat regardless. Oh, yeah, oh, oh.
What made me start the music business, I was like, I'm getting all this money in the streets. I can't do this shit forever. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was just like the average dope dealer. I was making a lot of money and, fucking money off and throwing money around like it wasn't shit, which it really wasn't at the time, And I used to go over to my little cousins, Meezy and E, the Pirate Boys. I used to go to their house, and every time I go over there, I had gold chains and shit on. They were fascinated with it. They young, they young boys, so I understand, and then they rapped, so they was accustomed to that life. They grew up fast. They grew up the way I did with nothing, they mama struggling as well, which is my cousin Shell. And shit, it's just they kept every time I go over there, they be like, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. They was burning it on great tape. They was rapping over somebody else's beat, but with the song playing in the background or whoever it was, but they was rapping over it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, I'm not into no music shit. I'm on a day-to-day grind for real. I'm out here getting it. I ain't worried about no damn music. I'm listening to, like I say, back then, was it 2000? And I'm listening to Master P, and people like that, which, these are the type of people, before I get into that there, like Master P, when I heard people like him and I was getting money, it made me like, hey, I need to do something. Because he was speaking a language that Snoop Dogg and all these other dudes wasn't speaking. Because he from where I'm from. He from the South. I understood him. So when he hollering the ice cream man and all this shit, I'm like, shit, nigga, I understand that. He talking numbers now. He talking the game I grew up in. So when I met my little cousin, them over to their house one day, they like, yeah, you need to do something with us, and I finally did. I went on and tried my hand with them, which was a good look, and when I didn't know how much I would like music until I found out how to record and well, I didn't find out how to record. I'm watching them do it. I'm still in the streets. I would leave them in the studio. I'm going back to the block or the streets or meet somebody, drop off. And, I end up doing like 5 or 6 mixtapes with them, something like that. And they was bringing a lot of other artists from 903 to me, and that's how I end up fucking with just like all the other artists in 903. Rosh, Loco, J Sweet, Ski, Little Boo, which is Kid Uno now. Man, it's just really almost every artist out here that done something for Dangerous Chances Records. That was my record label back then because that was the street life that I was living. So I changed, Dangerous Chances Records. I took my life and put it on the label, and I just kept. Back then, I wouldn't put my face out there. People just heard my name. Wasn't no social media back then. My name was like the wind. When it blew, you heard it. Everybody knew me, but I was a ghost. Didn't nobody see me. So it got to a point where, just being real, they was good rappers. I'm not saying that they wasn't good. They good now. But what they were speaking wasn't how that was moving. I was moving like that, And this is the type of shit, when you being real, it crush people and it make them mad, but it's the truth. So I started making Breadman CDs. Breadman Volume 1, Volume 2, and putting my face on it. Now, you gotta understand, I'm putting my face on these CDs and shit, but I'm a kingpin in the streets. I don't have no business with my face on nothing where somebody can say, hey, hey, hey. But in order for me to go out here and sell these CDs, I have to be on this CD. Because if I'm just saying, hey, check this out, buy this, buy this, buy that, and my face ain't on it, I'm just a nigga out here bootlegging. I'm from Texas. We known for bootlegging. Just being real. So that right there, I did that for a minute. Then I came up with we end up having our disagreements. You know what I'm saying? It was just like repeating the cycle. Wasn't nothing doing. So I end up about to quit music. I was about to quit music. And I bumped into a dude named Northside. Big Northside. And he was like, man, we need to do something. And I was telling him the situation with me and my family, like, hey, man, I done did all that trying to help these rap dudes and whoop-de-whoop. And when I heard Northside for the first time, I was like, he speak that shit that when you hear him, you see it. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference between somebody saying they go hard and whoop-de-whoop, but when somebody's speaking, you see it. That's when you become legendary. Because when a motherfucker speak, you want to, like Scarface when he speak, when Tupac speak, you see it. You know? So I gave him that chance and we did good. I started going to get him with the top artists that's around where I'm from. You know, around here in Texas, everybody that was top DSR, I've done over 30 songs with DSR. Big Tuck, Lil Ronnie, Tum Tum, all of them, you know what I'm saying? George Lopez, them like my little brothers, and George my big brother. So, you know, I put them on like that, and I think it went to his head. I think when you give somebody some power, they can, and they not ready for it, they don't know how to take it in. And it ended up burning them, and it took one. I had another little group called the Northside G's, which was my little cousin, and well, it was Kid Uno, Lil Glenn, Lil Juan, Young G. And when Northside did what he did, Little Glenn followed him. Months later, I go to the feds. Feds come and get me. I'm in my cell. They say that Lil Glenn killed somebody. I said that wouldn't have never happened if he wouldn't have left from up under me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shit happened. You know, they claim and they out here, they claiming, and sometimes you get caught up in the hype and you want to be who you rapping, and that's not you. Because a lot of people don't get to find out the real them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're growing up with all this bullshit and people in your ear. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to the point where now I'm locked up. And I'm telling myself, damn, I can't put nobody's life in my hands no more. Just point blank period. I can't help somebody to the point where I'm in control of their whole life and they depending on me. And I let them down. Because that's what I did to them boys. Because these dudes, Little Juan, Little Young G, these niggas went from never touching a microphone. I've never in my life, still to this day, seen nobody make more songs than them. And these boys could make a whole album in one night. We would come to the house. I would take them with me. And I've never seen nobody in my life, and I've been in there with the greats and everything, that can make music like these boys can. But they don't make music today. I don't know why. I'm talking about before I went to the feds, it went like this. Lil Glenn, he left with Northside. Lil Boo, he went to the pen. Young G went to Houston, he left. Lil Juan, me and Lil Juan was the only one left on the label. So I'm here with Juan, and I'm like, what we gonna do? That nigga had some fire. We lost it. It got lost due to my lockdown and whatnot. But that boy there, if it wasn't for social media and shit like that, because it fucked the rap game up. Because anybody can make music now. A 3-year-old boy can put a song out, go viral. Back then, you had to patent turn. You had, that mean walk and go get it. You had to go hand out flyers. I come from that game. And that's how I am now. I'm going to go out here. I don't want to buy a Tupac CD if I can buy it from Tupac. Or Big. Or Scarface. I want to see them. And that's the era I come from. So I want you to see Bread Man of Dime, Mr. Trapaveli, when I'm out. So you can see it's real. You can see that I'm genuine. You know what I'm saying? My mama looking in my bedroom, but I ain't there. Too busy hustling in the streets and getting paid, I swear. To tell the truth and nothing less than every one of my rhymes. Before the age of 13, I was addicted to crime. Going back and forth to jail, running, evading the cop. Went from a nobody nigga to the man on my block. I used to drive my mama crazy. She was scared for my life. Dope slanging and gang banging, getting high as a kite. Even though them days are over, I got a chip on my shoulder. Mama, I know that we ain't talking. We'll soon find closure. We gotta have a heart-to-heart. Hope we can meet in the middle, so none of us feel played like the cat with the fiddle.